you've got to find your voice. And with this, I don't mean your singing voice if you want to sing yourself. The voice I mean is how you speak, your kind of wording, your very own poetry, your flow, how you're putting your words together. If you want them to rhyme, or maybe you just don't want them to rhyme, right? Again, authenticity is the way and is the key if you really want to be you and an authentic artist. And then we can't ignore also music will lead us, because as a songwriter, we're limited in time. I would say that the average song will have like a length of 2 minutes or 3 minutes and 50 seconds, right? So all we want or have to say will have to be squeezed in a very short time frame. And that's difficult. And songs mostly do have a structure of like, you would have like an intro, a verse, a chorus, maybe a bridge and an outro if you, well, whatever kind of music you do, right? And a beat, a rhythm or instrumental will lead us to follow and respect the unique rules of what this song wants to have. This is a very, I find an interesting part of the whole process, right? And as much we want a song to form because we are creating it, the song itself wants to have a certain form as well. And I often found myself in a situation where I wanted my song to go somewhere, but then it kind of developed a life of its own. And all I have to do then is follow where the song naturally wants to go. And I think, again, that practice is key, and practice is so very essential. The more you do it, the better it will go, or the easier. And to stay open ain't easy all the time. And not everything I will write has the same depth or quality, for sure. But that's not the point. The whole point is to try again and again and again, and to trust that what I have inside, or what you might have inside of you, is worth to be shared and heard, and that I or you feel completely and holistically worthy, and everything that comes from you comes from an integral part within ourselves. I personally don't think that something special needs to happen to be inspired or to write a good song that holds power. Because if I'd have to wait for these special moments in life, I probably just write one song in a year. Daily life ain't a series of super highlights, right? Unless you learn to be more awakened and willing to see all those glimmers, and don't only wait for triggers that push you emotionally so hard that you do have no other chance than to write your song. Your creativity will feel limited, and you actually will be limited as well, because you are reactive instead of actively create yourself. And when we reach a state of mind and being where we open our senses wide enough, nothing is too mundane to write about. I would say even nothing going on in your life and everything feels so empty gives you a good reason to write. Here you go, you already have it. Listen to your heart, describe your emptiness. Tell me about how gray and dull and senseless you feel today, and how very boring your days has been. And conclude in your chorus how this makes you feel, and you already have your song. There is nothing like a blockage if you really open up. Your authentic and real self will lead the way. There are millions of songs that started in someone's heart and reached gazillions of others through all the times. This is magic. It's something only music can do, I think so. Everything you experience and everything can lead you to a song if you want it to be a song, and if this is how you express. For me, is this. And sometimes a melody that arises within my soul, and the words are falling almost by itself into place. And I am rushing to my piano to just follow what has been given to me. And those are the moments of pure bliss and joy. And I am deeply grateful for the gift of being able to express through music. It's my all. I'm living for this. And I'm just hoping to be able to do this for the rest of my life.